Welcome back, everyone. I'm Marvin Jackson. My special guests are Mykell, Ramos, Alena Neves, and Lou Holder. Now, the Golden State Warriors appear to be in the driver's seat as they are leading the NBA Championship Series against Cleveland. Are they on their way to a second consecutive NBA chip? Mykell.
It's over, Vince Carter voice. I truly believe that. I mean, look what we have in store here. I mean, you have one team in Golden State coming into game one. They just finished this miraculous series against Oklahoma City that they had to come back and win that down 3-1. So the 10th team in NBA history to ever do that. So they faced an adversity. And then over here you had the Cleveland Cavaliers. They were sitting pretty. Toronto wasn't even supposed to give them what they gave them, and they gave them something. And they only got 2 games out of it, but they gave them something, and then they're sitting around waiting for Golden State to play. The backdrop is LeBron got his boys back. He got Kyrie Irving, he got Kevin Love is back. They have full-A Richard Jefferson. They got this deep bench, Dellavedova and J.R. Smith and Iman Shumpert and whoop-de-doo. And then game one comes, and they lose to the Splash Brothers Part 2 and Leandro Barbosa and Sean Livingston. The guys that are supposed to make the impact didn't even make the impact, and the Warriors won the game. Draymond Green's out there looking like DMX, looking for dogs and growling because he's ready to take everybody all over the kill. Okay, fine. Last year, they split the series, 1-1. Okay, fine. We go into game 2, and it's kind of sort of the reemergence of Draymond Green and then Iguodala, and LeBron has no help. With all the help that he was supposed to have, he has no help. And another bigger picture is you saw a lot of times LeBron James going into the lane, and I watched him like, come on, just take it. Just take it. You're LeBron James. Just go in there and make every layup possible that you can. But he's thinking score. And that definitive moment, is that enough to separate from him from his counterparts in Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan, where they said the killer instinct would have been a little bit more there because he wouldn't care who got the ball. We got the game on line. We got the finals on line. And last year is crazy because he became the hero in that sense. He was by himself. And with him saying, I'm the best player in the world, you thought for a split second he might have pulled it off by himself. And now it's like, where are you? What's going on? What's going on in Cleveland? David Blatt is out there saying, hey, you thought I was the problem, right? The Warriors are just stacked. They're winning without Steph Curry and Klay Thompson doing anything. It's another year where somebody else will get the finals MVP outside of Steph Curry, and last year was a problem. How are you the MVP and you're not finals MVP? They are a complete team from top to bottom. They're stacked. A jump shooting team can't win. Hey, Golden State in 6 surprised me in 5 from start to finish.
Put it this way. The Cavs, the Warriors bench is beating the Cavs. I mean,
the whole team.
I'm just saying, it's crazy. The Warriors bench is beating the Cavs. The bench is beating them. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Is it LeBron?
Is it LeBron's fault?
LeBron?
It's not enough.
It's for one, it's very disappointing because you wanted this rematch. Well, it's not even a rematch because the first time the 2 teams are not even the same. But it's when you look at the competitive nature, I was expecting more from LeBron, because LeBron is the straw that stirs the drink. You know, it's like this is a team that, let's be honest, he put it together. That's his team. He's part player, part GM. He put that role on himself. Those are his guys, as you said. Those are his guys. So for them to come up and now, you know, now there's this built-in excuse now. If Love's head is not right, you know, well, it's because he had to go into concussion protocol. There's already these things that are already now, you know, scapegoats that are why they didn't win. The lady said it the best. I mean, this is a better team. This is a better team put together from top to bottom than the Cleveland Cavaliers. And, you know, the LeBron James, as far as a competitor, he's not even close to Kobe, not even close to Mike, not even close to Magic. No, he's just not. He's just not. I've seen so many.
He's a great player.
So many faces of him whining, you know, but it's like, you know, Kobe would just go and just kill you.
Yeah.
You know, LeBron needs all this help. Everything has to be right for LeBron. And Kobe's like, I'm just taking over. Mike's like, I'm just taking over.
Mykell,
Magic's like, I'm just taking over.
I actually had a question for you because he's built his career in this friendly era. You know, he's built his career as being the guy that's the star, but that's been able to make everyone better, so to say. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm confused, though. He's built this friendly era, but he's getting coach after coach after coach fired. So it's like, okay, you know, it's like Mike Brown's not enough, Tyronn Lue's not enough, Blatt's not enough. I mean, to be quite honest, I know people down in Miami, he wanted Spoelstra out of there too. It's like everywhere he goes, he's not happy. Everything has to be right.
And Pat Riley wasn't going to let that happen.
Right.
And that's why he had to jump ship. And that's the question I wanted to ask you.
Dan Gilbert's not, he's not strong enough to say no to LeBron.
And that's the question I wanted to ask you, Lou. Legacy, 2-4. Okay, you're going to 2-5. You're going to 2-7 now. Losing to the same team twice.
Right.
You've built this whole team on your own. These are the guys that you wanted. When do we start looking at LeBron and saying he is not what we painted him to be?
His legacy will never be any better than what it is now. Even if he wins another title, he's not Mike. He's not Magic. He's not Bird. He's going to be that second level, no matter if he wins 1 or 2 more titles. He's just where he is because of the competitive nature. Those guys, none of those guys that we talked about switch teams to try to join up with anybody. They beat you with their squad.
And yet
And
yet they had the nerve to talk about a guy like Carmelo Anthony. Man, New York is his problem, but it's his problem. He stayed there. Talk about the $140 million all you want.
Right.
He stayed there.
But he has no titles. He has to win a title to even enter that conversation. But LeBron, win this title, come back and surprise, you know, even if he wins another title, it's always going to be he went to Dwayne Wade's team to win the titles that he had, and he won one in Cleveland, whoop-de-doo, but he'll never be at that. We got to stop with putting LeBron James at that echelon.
Mount Rushmore, as they say.
Exactly.
We're going to have to take a break right here, and we're going to move on to our third segment. Good basketball talk, though, I tell you. Well, we're going to come back, and we're going to talk about Muhammad Ali, the greatest of all time. We'll be back in a moment.